Hello, it's Jeff Gardner, and I wanted to record just a little video to kind of clarify something. I'm getting a lot of questions in my office because people are saying, I want to make all this money, I want to get rich and make millions of dollars, and you say you've made millions of dollars, and so what do I do? How do I get started? And people will say, well, you know, you can make money with AdSense, and you can make money with import-export, real estate, wholesaling products, and drop shipping, and all sorts of different ways to make money. You know, you can make it with the lottery, and there's just tons of ways to make money, right? I mean, if you're on the internet and you're on anybody's list, I mean, you're probably bombarded with all these get-rich-quick and money-making programs, and I'm sure some of them are great. I mean, I've bought a whole bunch over the years, and some of them are good quality information, but I mean, let's be honest, a lot of them are garbage. I mean, it's junk, and it's certainly just going to cost you money instead of making you money. So when people contact me and say, okay, Jeff, you know, what do I do to make real money? This is what I tell them. I say, look, what you want to do is start a home-based business with as little time and money invested as possible. Because one of the mistakes that I see people making is, you know, taking a big chunk of money and investing it in a home-based business. Maybe it's in, you know, I don't know, a franchise of some sort. But they've never had any experience in it. They don't know what they're doing, and so that money goes away very quickly. And so what I recommend people do is get involved in a business like marketing information products. You know, you don't have to create them yourselves. I know at the beginning when I was starting selling information products, you know, I thought, I can't write an information product. I certainly don't know enough about any one particular thing to create a book or a course or anything like that. Not a problem. There's lots of books and courses and other items out there that you can sell without having to write it yourself. But one of the reasons why I think that information marketing, you know, marketing information products like books and courses and audio CDs and DVDs and even seminars, one of the reasons why I think it's one of the best businesses is you can get started in your spare time. I mean, literally when I got started, I didn't have much time. I was working a full-time job, just barely getting by. So I had a little bit of time in the morning before work, a little bit of time in the evening after work. I did a lot of work in front of the TV, but that's really all the time I had. But you can do that if you're selling information products. The second thing is, it takes very little money to get started. I mean, if you only have a couple $100 or, you know, maybe a couple $1,000s at most, it's one of the best businesses you can get involved in because you can do a lot of free advertising. I know when I was getting started, I didn't have a lot of money to advertise. In fact, I basically had $300 to advertise, and I didn't know anything about advertising. So I took that $300 and I placed an ad in a magazine, and it got me 0 sales. So my entire budget for this business went away very quickly. What did I do? Well, I just learned about how to get free advertising. I went to the local library, I picked up a book on free advertising and free publicity, and I got started getting free advertising. And using the free advertising methods, I was able to get some money coming back in. Then I took some of that money and I more wisely spent it on getting advertising and started getting more customers in, making more sales. Not a whole bunch. I mean, anybody who tells you that they made $1 million overnight, I mean, I don't believe it. You know, it takes a little bit of time. You start out with that first $100, and then $200, and $500, and $1,000, and $2,000, and $5,000, and $10,000, but it starts over time. So that's what I was able to do with information marketing. Just start out small, but over time, you're able to make a lot of money. Now, here's some points if you are interested in making money in information marketing that I think are key to you making money. First of all, don't start with the product itself. I know a lot of people have great ideas for products. Oh, this would be a great idea for a product. And they spend the next 3 months to 6 months creating that product. And then they go and they push it out to a market, and the market says, yeah, not interested. Well, guess what? If you start with the market first, if you find a market first, whatever that market is, the market's going to tell you what they want to buy. I mean, let's look at the weight loss market. You know, what do they want to buy? Well, they want to buy books on diets. And not just any old diet, they want cool diets and trendy diets. They want to go to Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and get hypnosis and all this other stuff. You know, they are already telling you what they want by what they're buying. Now, I'm not saying you have to focus on the weight loss market. There's the internet marketing market, there's a golfer market, bodybuilding market. There's all sorts of different markets. But what you want to do first is go find the market. Go find that group of people who are really passionate about a subject, who really want to solve a problem, who really have desires and goals. Find out what they want and then find a way to deliver it to them. Yeah, you may not be an expert in dieting. You may not be an expert in internet marketing. You may not be an expert in anything that you think could sell. Not a problem. There's a lot of ways you can joint venture with other people who are experts in a particular field, whether it's weight loss or internet marketing or anything else, and you can create very quick products by interviewing them, by buying the license rights to their products, by doing a lot of different things. So if you're going to start making money in the information marketing field, always start with the market first and let them tell you what they want to buy and what they're willing to buy. Because if you do that, you're going to be head and shoulders above 80–90% of the people who are selling books, courses. I mean, a lot of people are really confused about how to make money selling books and courses and ebooks and a lot of stuff on the internet. And so what ultimately happens is they come up with an idea, they put it in an ebook, they put it on the internet, and then they spend a ton of money trying to figure out how to market it on the internet, right? And what they discover is they're not making any sales. So they're like, well, this internet marketing stuff doesn't work. Maybe I need to go do pay-per-click. Maybe I need search engine optimization. Maybe I need an affiliate program. So they spend all this time, money, effort, and energy getting all this traffic to their product, and the market says, yeah, still not interested. Well, it has nothing to do with the marketing. It has nothing to do with your pay-per-click and your search engine, all this stuff. It has to do with the fact that the market doesn't want the product. If you don't start with the market first, you're going to end up with a product nobody wants, and your marketing is going to be ineffective. So always start with the market first and let them tell you what they want to buy. If you do that, that is truly the key to making $100,000 or more per year selling information products like books and courses and audio CDs and DVDs and even teleseminars and live events if you want to. So I really wanted to give you that because, you know, a lot of people just are really confused about how to make money, right? And really the key is, and I mean, this shouldn't be any, you know, aha moment. This shouldn't be a shock or a surprise to you, but the way you make money is stuff gets bought and sold, you know? I mean, there's a market of people, and then there's people that are delivering products to that market. Whenever that market buys something, money is made. So you need to be over here selling products and services and whatnot to a market. That's it. It's that simple. It doesn't have to do with fancy AdSense sites and all this other stuff that's so confusing, you know, that just adds to the frustration and the confusion. After a while, you're like, I don't have any clue how to make money. There's so many ways to make money. You're right. There's a ton of ways to make money. So what we need to do is focus on one way, and I honestly believe that the best thing you could focus on for long-term money is selling information products. I mean, people have been selling information products for decades, long before the internet. I mean, before the internet was around, I was selling information products through mail order. Can you believe it? Through snail mail, and making a lot of money. And people had been making, before me, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars selling courses, books, toolkits, audio CDs, live seminars before the internet. Now with the internet, you can make much, much more money selling information products. I mean, there was somebody recently who sold an information product just within the last week. I think he did like over $1 million in sales in like, I don't know, an hour and a half. Isn't that crazy? But that's the power of information. People want to know things. So focus on that market. If you get involved in any business, I mean, look at everything. I mean, you can take what I'm saying or leave it. You can take it with a grain of salt. But what I do recommend you doing is at least looking at this business of selling information products. Look at the people who are doing it very successfully right now and really think seriously about getting involved in promoting and creating information products. And if you're interested, I'm happy to do more training. I love talking about this stuff, so you can check out my site at wealthworld.com. I've got additional information there, or you can get a new free DVD that I've put out recently that's called the 7 Insider Secrets to Making $100,000 a Year with Instant Info Products. And you can get a copy of that free DVD at freebonusdvd.com. And that's it. So I just wanted to clarify some issues that I've been getting in my office, and hopefully that will clarify some things for you, get you a new focus on maybe where you should be moving instead of being confused by all these ways to make money, and really help you get started, because the only way you can actually make money is if you find a plan and you get started down that path and you know, start making some sales. So with that, I will sign off.